Hello and welcome to episode number 447. Seven. So I have to announce that we're going to do once again NXT AEW, part of our Wednesday Night War, and I'm going to do it alongside my co-host Brian the Bionic One. What's up, sir?
What the fuck is happening, man? How you guys doing?
Wow, I thought you were going to come in angry.
No,
That was just weird.
No,
and the not angry elf, Rob.
Hey, how you doing?
He's very relaxed tonight.
I'm very good tonight, thank you.
The fans won. His bottle was empty. It's all good.
It's all good.
Who is joining us on the YouTube live chat board, Brian?
Let's see. We got Bang Bus, Jason Sklenar. Sealer Stout, Iron Meds. We got Shoji. Juan is just showing up also.
Juan!
Justin Reside. First, obviously, Justin
Juan.
Reside. Yeah. And they're all
where are they at? They're on the YouTube live chat board.
YouTube live chat board. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that shit.
I did say that. And real quickly, get some housekeeping out of the way. Markedoutgear.com. Check it out. We got some good shirts. Our new bestseller, Passing the Monday Night DVR, is our All Elite shirt, or however we want, our Elite shirt, whatever the
Elite,
fuck it's called.
MOWP is elite.
Is elite. Check it out. We'll be sporting that when we go tailgating next week to AEW show. We will not have a broadcast next week because we will be at the event. So just letting you know now, you will miss us.
We're going to put the specifics on social media, but we're thinking like an hour before the doors open. We'll get in there and
we'll drop a pin. We'll do something.
We'll do something.
We'll let everybody know.
Hit us up in the DMs if you're going to be at that show, basically.
And we'll have beer.
At Smart Mark Show on Twitter. And one more bit of plugs. You can go to Collar and Elbow Brand and wear the same sweatpants as Brian, but save 10% doing it by using the promo code Marked Out. That's all one word, all caps. Use it on both websites, markedoutgear.com and collarandelbowbrand.com.
Fuck yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is our normal rundown. We're going to compare the show opens. We're going to compare side by side the middles. We're going to compare the main events and all the extra fluff. I will say this as a quick take. Both shows did heavy booking for their next pay-per-view tonight. Unlike WWE main roster, who we don't have a fucking clue what's going to happen in any of their matches at Survivor Series, we now have this.
The Raw is up.
I know I can't figure it out.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep talking.
You're Raw because you didn't change it. Anyway, so what are we going to do when you clearly have main roster not giving a fuck about product, just real quick?
That's not true.
And these two,
Crown Jewel.
well, fuck Crown Stool.
Yeah.
Stool.
Which is tomorrow. I don't give a crap about. I thought Full Gear and I thought War Games, just without going into the details yet because we're going to run it down, fellas, but they did a lot to book those cards tonight. And I thought it was a good job.
They did everything to book War Games tonight, which I'm not complaining about.
Right.
I think that the booking of War Games and the way they've done it is not only surprising and in a good way. You know, like I didn't see any of this coming. I didn't even see the matchups coming. Right. The women.
We tried to guess too.
Yeah, we did, and Undisputed was always going to be there. You knew that.
But who on the other side?
I did not see Keith Lee in the mix.
And I thought if Ciampa's coming back, I thought Gargano was, but he's not.
He's doing his thing with Finn.
Yeah,
which makes sense. I'm glad. What's it called?
Keep Gargano and Ciampa away from each other for a while?
Yeah, for a little bit. But I think, I don't know, I'd like to see Finn kind of get involved with Undisputed, but I think that's the next chapter after War Games.
All right. Well, let's run it down the numbers. Let's go from the start, the show open to the main event. We're going to start, of course, with, obviously, like I just said, the show opens. I don't know, Brian. Fuck you and your headphones, man.
There you go. Thank you.
Jesus. God, it was so quiet.
Right? I felt like I wasn't fucking talking.
Jesus.
Fucking two deafies. NXT provides us with Io and Candice Part 2. Brian kicked it. I don't.
That was him,
dude. It was. I'm not even.
Oh no, Rose. That's your fault. That's on you.
Oh, studio dog. Anyway, so you're ruining my fucking segments. Just shut the fuck up and let me intro this already.
Studio cat.
I got Dimwit number 1 and Tweedledum number 2. We have a plane ride from AEW with Cody and Dustin getting off the plane.
The Aztec?
And we have Io and Candice part 2. Rhea gets involved a little bit at the aftermatch. This is tough. A promo segment, back-to-back promo segments if you don't want to count the plane ride, because you follow it up with Mox and Khan.
Yeah, in any other situation, an Io and Candice match would have my full utmost attention from fucking bell to bell, before and after. But for some reason tonight, having the Hangman match over to the side, I didn't watch Io and Candice as much as I probably would.
So what Rob is talking about real quick, since I didn't mention it, the first match for AEW is Paige and Guevara.
Yeah.
They led with 2 promo segments and the introduction of Tony Khan's character.
What about, though, on the NXT side, though? What about Poppy? You guys didn't mention fucking Poppy.
Okay, sorry. I wrote in my notes who the fuck is Poppy.
I don't know.
That's what I wrote.
I don't know who Poppy is.
Anybody
you know
on the
Poppy
board
is?
know who the fuck Poppy
is? The princess of the trolls.
No.
Yeah, Princess Poppy. Absolutely.
Poppy's a little sloppy.
Poppy are seeds. I mean, that's all I know.
Yeah.
What does a poppy grow into? I don't know.
Get
We never
back
let him
up
have
again. Come on, trolls, bro.
Anyway, I
Who
thought that was
won this?
weird.
I mean, you introduce a huge character here in the second half of the Open with Mox and Khan before we get to the Paige Guevara match.
I like that.
I like it a lot, but and you have Io and Candice in a good match, but it's a part 2.
So
who
you're
wins?
against always seeing things for the second time.
Well, that, and I'm trying to say who wins this show Open, because both shows had a slow build tonight. I'm not saying either show is bad, by the way.
I like
but they
AEWs.
both started off slow here by having back-to-back promos on one side and then your match.
I think they're setting up a long game here for Mox to buck the authority, if you will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think they created a little bit of a neutral character, Brian, in the way they portrayed Khan.
A little bit. I didn't
kind of weak.
Yeah, but I didn't like the fact that they're kind of introducing like the kind of like an authority figure, right? Isn't that the thing that like we've been saying for in WWE? They've been doing it for
felt
fucking
like
ever.
Steinbrenner from Seinfeld.
In every sports function or franchise out there, whatever the word is, there is a commissioner. There's somebody who makes the rules. So why would it's not unnatural to say that wrestling has somebody who makes the rules?
But make it like Regal. I don't want anything like I don't want it like to be like Stephanie or Shane. Or
Regal is just the perfect template.
Call it down the middle.
Regal has been a very good template. When he was on Raw, he was very clearly heel.
But
sure.
I don't
Here
think
he has not had any heel tendencies.
No, not
He's
at all.
had a very tunny tendency.
I don't think that Tony Khan's showing
anything. He wasn't
that he's
on
a
screen.
face or he's anybody's side. I think they're showing him as kind of weak. You know,
Well, no, he was being stern. I mean, he was making it an unsanctioned match.
Right, but he also was talked down to, and he was like, "Well, I mean, I understand. It's gonna be a good match."
The big thing that I took away from that and that I really liked was that how Moxley in his promo, he was almost making it sound like they were making him like be in these hardcore matches when he didn't really want to be, but like he's just kind of forced into it. So he's like, "All right, well, I guess I'm gonna fuck someone up. Like, I guess I'll do it, but I don't want to. But you're gonna make me."
Yeah.
So who won? I didn't get a vote for either one of you. Who won the Open?
So are we including the Hangman?
Nope.
No.
That's the next comparison.
So just the Open and Io over
the Open, because I'm kind of going by time here.
I'm going with AEW. I am not a fan of Poppy. I've never seen her music.
I think Poppy brought things down. I agree.
I don't think
you have
Poppy
versus the Plane, and you have Io and Candice.
I don't think Poppy matters.
Who the fuck is Poppy?
Who cares?
Okay, moving on.
Why not have it? I'm
not going to ask it a fourth time. Who's
the chick that plays the guitar like at every other?
What was the first
WWE
part?
Who cares? Look on the board and tell me what they're saying.
Shoji's saying Guevara is a poor man's heel Miz, in my opinion, but the Miz can wrestle.
Okay,
I don't think.
Chad Kerwin's on the board.
Yay, what's up, Chad? He says Finn throwing zingers at creative.
Can you read the ones that are on this topic?
You just fucking said Chad Kerwin, so I'm going to read his comment.
I was saying his name to welcome him. He's a new person on the board.
Okay.
All right, so as
Way
Brian
to show our worst side, right?
as Brian segued the board for us into the next comparison for the next 20 minutes or so, we have Finn cutting a vicious promo against Johnny Watches Wrestling, is what he'll become if he wants to face Finn. They didn't actually make it a match, but we know it's going to be. And no mention of Undisputed. who, yeah, he attacked Gargano, but that was it. Undisputed attacked Ciampa. So from last week. On the other side, we have Paige and Guevara.
Bubbly.
Good match. Paige wins.
I enjoyed that match.
What was it, cowboy shit at the end?
Cowboy shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's been saying cowboy shit for a while, but that's the first time that he said it on fucking TV.
National TV. I'm going to do some cowboy shit.
Cowboy shit.
And on the heels of this, they promote that Paige and Pac is going to happen at Full Gear.
Hangman Page, not.
I have been critical.
Yes.
I've been critical.
Sorry, we're talking about AEW. I figured that out.
I've been critical of AEW having their matches be a little too flippy, a little too showy. I thought this match was perfect. The way it was paced, the story it told. It had its moments of high intensity and high spots. It had its moments of some low grappling rest holds. The crowd was into it. The talent himself was really connecting with the crowd, doing a great job of that. The promo at the end was just quick to the point and be done, which I think is perfect. Yeah, it was a really good match. Really good characters built. Really good. The whole thing. What's the
on
NXT?
the other side? NXT had Finn cut that fire promo.
God, that's so tough.
We actually had to mute AEW for a minute just to watch the Finn thing.
Yeah,
that was like the big.
We have a lot of trouble here, guys, on Wednesdays, going back and forth.
I'm sure everybody does, but you're right though. Whoever said the zingers, fucking Finn starting out with a slap at Bray. What do you say?
Throw a mask on.
So, I lay down for the new biggest thing because he got a new mask.
Right.
Yeah, like damn, bro.
Dude, Johnny Watches Wrestling was what I took away, Rob.
Oh yeah,
that one made me chuckle.
Look, this is me. I never saw Prince Devitt. Is that was his name?
Mm-hmm.
I never saw the heel version of Finn Balor, and so this is my first go with a heel Finn. And I gotta say, if it gets better than what I saw, or if it just stays equal to what I saw tonight in that promo, I'm fucking game.
Do you think he's gonna stop doing the whole, like in his entrance when he does the whole thing with the crowd and like all the hand gestures and
I
stuff?
don't know.
If he's gonna be a heel, I mean, he's gonna do something where it's not pleasing the crowd.
I mean, but he's not going like you thumbs up. I mean, he's just doing a thing. Triple H does a thing.
Bobby Roode does his thing.
Everybody does their thing, Brian.
Their
I don't
thing,
think
Brian.
whether you're heel or not.
You got to do your thing.
He might stop it.
No.
He might stop it. He might get new entrance music.
I think if they should change,
I can't believe we're talking about this.
he should get some fucking like hardcore heavy metal shit.
I'm gonna go to the board.
Okay.
Because Brian left us. He's pandering to the crowd like a face. That's why Finn's number one for Jason. I don't mind Guevara, but he doesn't belong with Jericho, Soji says. Pac's a machine. He reminds him of Dynamite Kid. That's from Chad Kerwin. And Stike says, hey, I just thought I'd drop in. I'm not feeling well. See you tomorrow for Blood Money 2 reaction show.
Wow.
I think it's like Blood Money 5.
Whatever.
I don't fucking know how many they've done.
Yeah.
And Iron Med says, but how will fans hate him as a heel if he is so cool? I think that's just it. I think he's going to be one of those like kind of anti-heroes.
Do you make him uncool?
You make his actions be
I
heel,
don't
but
know.
everybody loves him. HBK was heel, and everybody loved him. Hunter was heel. Everybody loved him.
I think that Finn has the ability to be a heel to make marks boo him.
Like Kevin Owens, kind of.
No,
like they want to boo him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not gonna get like real heat. He's not
he's not
gonna get
he's not gonna get X-Pac heat.
Right.
I'm saying, but he's gonna get. It's not gonna be just like, yeah, I fucking love you. It's gonna be, yeah, boo, fuck you. But you're fucking cool.
I don't know. I think that's a really tough thing to do.
Seth did it.
Seth sucks right now, man. I don't want to.
No, I'm saying,
please don't put him in the same breath.
When Seth, comparison. When Seth left the Shield doing the backstab, Seth was over as a face there. And that backstab, and then he turned into the fan. The fans loved him, just like they love Finn. And as a heel, everybody despised him.
Well, Bang Bus mentions here, I hope the crowd doesn't force a negative reaction on Gargano. Gargano's supposed to be the face in this booking, obviously.
Oh God, I'm so tired of him.
But are they gonna totally flip? Are they gonna act Canna on it and treat the heel like a face and treat the face like a heel and boo Johnny?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna do something. I mean, we still
It's
have another
in Chicago, right?
So what? We still have another week until
Or
until the
Aurora.
build.
Yeah, but people who don't like, they're not going to boo Johnny. They're going to boo Finn. You might not clap for Johnny, but you're not going to boo Johnny.
Okay,
You know,
fair. But I mean,
you might do the other side of the chant, Let's
what do you
go
mean?
Ballard.
Johnny
Johnny Wrestling.
Johnny
Let's go Ballard.
sucks. What if they start doing Let's Go Balor? Johnny sucks.
Then I would be in heaven.
But
It would be
Gargano,
I'll
he's
be right.
been a heel. He's been a heel in NXT. He's gotten
Yeah.
For like 2 months.
so.
Yeah, and it was like,
And then
okay.
Ciampa got hurt again.
Played.
Yeah. Bangba says Finn can slap a baby, he still won't get booed. It's probably true. That's why I brought it up. It's going to be a tough
Well,
call.
and it was on the board. and
So
you love
who
the board,
wins?
so.
Who wins?
Who wins? The Finn Balor promo
Oh.
or Hangman Page's match and promo and Pac after the match?
I mean, apples and oranges, bro. I give them both a gold star.
Yeah, right. I mean, they're totally different. It's a promo and a match, so you can't really.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying consequence though. I mean, it's got to be Finn, I
Okay.
guess.
yeah.
Well, no, the other one has a consequence. We're going with a match at Full Gear.
we already knew we were going to the match at Full Gear, though.
All right, fine, fucker.
Okay.
All right, so next up, we have throwaway matches. Shayna and Hikaru. I'm not going to learn it. It's a women's match for AEW. And we got Thorne and Reed, Shane Thorne
Of course, he says throwaway.
and Bronson Reed. 2 new guys, good spot for NXT. You know, put them as the lead-in before we start the second hour. Get them some TV time. Each of them have had matches against more relevant people, so now they're in a spot here. Thorne is one of Brian's favorite
Mine?
TM61.
TM61 no longer. No.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, but not so much anymore.
You want to talk about either of these matches? I don't even care who
I don't
wins
care.
this one.
No, I don't care.
The Sheeta one started out a little bit slow, but it kind of won me over towards the end. I know you guys hate on the not so much Raw, but I know you, Adam, hate on the AEW women's roster. But this one wasn't. This one wasn't
It
bad.
started out. It started out.
It was a
bad.
little slow. It was a little slow, but it picked
no,
up.
it wasn't slow. They were fucking. The kicks were fucking 4 feet away. They were tripping over themselves. It wasn't slow. It was just. It was bad.
They're
at
gonna
the
get the
beginning.
tampon spot girl soon.
Yeah.
Just in case you want to know, it's the top of the 8th, and it's 3-2.
Oh.
Washington's in the lead.
World Series Game 7. Forgot about it. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
You played the pronoun game there. Just in case you want to know, it's the top of the 8th. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? You think he's talking about hockey?
Right.
It says top of the 8th.
Could
Come
have
on,
been.
Adam. The
Could've
fuck?
It could have been
Could have been.
top of the 8th.
We got slow. We got
Hockey,
slow
okay.
people like Bang Bus on the board. I wanted to make sure you could keep up.
Go ahead. Move on.
So next we offer a tag title introduction for AEW. We're gonna have Ricky Morton on Rick and Morty night.
Love it.
Basically, most of those fans probably don't know he still takes bumps, so they thought he was killed.
Yeah.
But Proud and Powerful, don't even let him talk. Don't let him present shit. Took him out really on the ramp. And on the other side, we have the tag titles of the Kabuki Warriors versus, what is their new name? Team Kick?
Team kick.
Team kick.
Team Kick.
Kick.
Dakota Kai.
That was a great
Tegan.
match.
That was a great
really
match.
good match.
Long match.
Uh,
We got
Long.
some
It was
time.
a fucking long match, wasn't it?
Yeah. After it was so long that it overlapped into the next match for AEW, which was a 6-man tag match between the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy
I only have one thing to say about
and
that.
Silver Reynolds and Marshall.
My only thing I have to say about the 6-man with Orange Cassidy and all that, that is how you do an entertaining comedy match on TV.
Yeah.
That was a great variety show kind of comedy match.
It's a gimmick, and it worked.
Right. WWE would have been stupid and play.
They didn't go too long.
No.
They did just enough.
They had a good match. It was engaging. It was fun.
So what's the
The
difference?
ref putting the sunglasses on back on, I like that.
yeah.
What's the difference between like that and 24/7? Like, why does the 24/7 get stale or like seem so silly? when
Because
this-
they are running around the ring in a
In
circle,
circle.
Brian.
Yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't believe.
Well, this is
that.
a bad time to play devil's advocate. You're comparing apples to fucking steak.
Grapefruit.
No, it's not even.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's apples to steak.
Poultry.
Oh my god. All right,
That's
move
how-
on. Move
That's
on.
how far
Fuck
off
it.
you are. The Kabuki Warriors and, like you said, Team Kick had a great match.
Uh-huh.
It was a really, really good match. I really enjoyed it. It had some good spots. The fallout of what happened afterwards
Awesome.
makes me not even care, though. As good a match as it was, I was just like, whoa, the fallout here. You have the entire locker room that you've been building up for some time.
Yeah.
And we've been wondering, Shayna's beaten pretty much everybody.
Why
Where's
is
this gonna go?
Bianca still there?
Why is anybody why is Shayna fucking still there?
Yeah.
She's got her
Well,
friends there now.
Well, but here we go to War Games for women. And maybe there's only 3 matches on the card at the end of the day for War Games. We're going to have
Well,
the grudge match between Finn and Gargano
I don't know if I missed it, but bravo to NXT for keeping this under wraps and not letting it get leaked out somehow. Because I wasn't expecting a women's War Games match, and I am fucking totally fucking for it.
Rob, we've been all focused on who's going to fight Undisputed. Is it going to be for the gold? What's the stipulate?
Right.
Blah, 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 blah. We never saw this coming.
Never.
And I'm not even sure what the total teams are. We have Rhea, Team Kick, and Candice in the ring at the end of the thing. We have Bianca, the 3 horsewomen.
What are their names, Adam?
Io, Shayna Baszler, Roddy's wife, and the one I hate.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, continue.
I mean, that's why I called them the 3 horsewomen. I know,
Okay,
I know what
yeah.
Shayna Baszler is.
Good.
But we had weird numbers.
Yeah.
There was 4 in the ring, and there was 5 outside. Does that mean there's 5 on 5?
No, there was another one out there. What's her name? The black chick with the blonde braids. With the
Yeah,
long.
but she was just breaking everyone up. She wasn't, like, involved.
Yeah, no.
She wasn't involved?
No.
No, because why would the fuck would they throw her in there? She has
No.
nothing.
She's athletic, and it's fucking War Games.
But yeah, but it was weird. You have Rhea with Team Kick and Candice. I get Team Kick and Candice. That makes sense.
yeah.
But why is Rhea with them?
Because Rhea's is stepping up on
She's a badass.
yeah.
Okay.
On
And
Shayna.
then, but why do you have the horsewomen plus Io and Bianca? You have 5 and 4. The math doesn't add up.
Okay, then either they're gonna add somebody on the other side, or the only one of the horsewomen tag team girls are gonna fucking do it.
You know, Dio Madden picks up on the segues better than you do, Rob. That was my point. If who's missing from Team Kick, Rhea and Candice?
Okay.
Better not fucking be Aaliyah. So who is it?
No, she's not a face. She's a heel.
She should be a heel.
It's gonna be Natty.
Carolina.
Carolina.
Whoever the fuck that is.
Carolina. Brian, you got any guesses here? You want to read what the
I
board's
have no
saying?
fucking idea who that could be. Who's the one that wore that orange?
Maybe
No, that's not
Tony
her.
Storm.
Tony Storm. No.
No.
They're
mean,
talking about
her
War
boo-
Games on there.
Her boo's wrestling right now.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he had a good match.
So I
against,
mean, why
Trevor
wouldn't
Lee.
maybe Tony's down here? Maybe it's gonna be her.
Daniel Price is saying old school War Games was simple 5-on-5 with timed entries. Then
Yep.
the cage gets locked when we all are in.
Yep.
Sure. Okay. Fine.
So they should do this with the women. They should do it that way.
Well, that's
And-
how you're supposed to do it. That's a War Games. Otherwise,
But
it's a cage match.
The men are going to do 4-on-4 instead of 5-on-5. It's saying I know that's the way it
Yeah.
is, but you don't have to have 5. There's been plenty of incarnations.
right,
of
but they got to have
4-on-4.
even teams. They can't go
Right.
5-4. Yeah.
Right. Well, and it's uneven half the fucking time anyway. As soon as there's an
But
odd
that's
number in
that's
there.
the point of it, though.
I know.
One
I know.
team has an
I-
advantage.
I
There you
get
go.
it. I get it, and it can't end until they're all in. I know the fucking score.
Well, you're
But
confused,
thank
man.
you,
I'm trying to
jabronis,
help
for
you out.
He
explaining
was
it.
confused by it.
So anyway, 6-man tag
Hmm.
and the beatdown on Ricky and Bobby. Is that his other? Is he Bobby?
No, Robert.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's close.
Ricky and Robert.
Yeah. You suck, bro.
Oh, Ricky and Bobby are members of New Edition. Anyway, so we got the 6-man tag, and we have the proud and powerful beatdown going
a
against
stupid name.
the women fallout
Oh, women,
of the
women,
tag
women
match.
win. Women win.
I think so. It's a
Yeah.
monumental announcement.
Yeah.
The other is Orange Cassidy and a gimmick.
It was
It was
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that, but you have something that was of true relevance. And after that relevance, we follow it up with Bait and Grimes. Not even
now,
joking.
baiting.
Not even joking. Bait and Grimes.
Baiting.
Tyler Bate, Cameron Grimes.
I'm baiting Grimes.
Grimes won, by the way. And on the other side, you have
Contract signing, brother.
the contract signing, which basically was kind of lackluster. But at the end, Jericho says, "Hey, by the way, Sammy Guevara, you know that guy that kind of doesn't fit in my group, but is in my group. Oh yeah, he's gonna talk to the camera, and then you're gonna watch Jake Hager beat the shit out of your brother." I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I liked how they did it not in the ring and actually just on the entranceway, like the contract signing.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
mean, it was simple to the point and did what it was supposed to. Kept you engaged in this match. Nothing exciting, but no offense, I think it was more exciting than Cameron Grimes and Tyler Bate,
Oh, absolutely.
which I didn't watch at all. at this point
I
in
mean,
the
it was
night,
a good match.
too many sheets to follow the wind.
Yeah.
I like that they're following through with the whole Jake Hager thing because he had his Bellator fight and he got disqualified in I forget which round it was for a low blow. So they followed up with that tonight where he grabbed the guy and just kind of fucking gave him a knee right into the nuts. Who was it? Dustin.
Yeah.
Dustin Rhodes. Yeah. And then broke his arm. So I liked it. I like that they're making
they're
Hager.
selling the broken arm.
They're
He
selling
didn't
the broken-
actually break his arm.
Oh, really, Adam?
Kayfabe, brother.
Oh, wow.
Kayfabe.
Fuck, I didn't.
Still real to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Next is we're going to round it out. We're going to get to the end here. Before we do, on the AEW side, we've got the Elite versus Hybrid 2 and Kip Sabian.
I didn't care.
Don't care.
I didn't care.
This is the first time we've seen the Elite on Dynamite, Brian. These are your chode boys. You going to defend them? You going to get excited?
It was a good match, but it was kind of a throwaway thing. Nothing really, nothing really happened with it. It was a fun match.
Another reason to put the Bucks out there and not put somebody else out there.
What's up, DP?
No, yeah, but at least they're not in the fucking tag tournament. Like they're not in the finals, right? They're
so
they're
I'm
just
aware of that.
they're having just a filler match. That's fine.
El Dandy.
Okay. You can make the same argument for Cody. He's in the goddamn main event, going for the belt.
Jason says he loves that they didn't fight at the signing, and that Jericho made Cody flinch. Yeah, I like that it didn't end with someone going through a table or someone standing over someone else and went, "Hey, I'm gonna mind fuck you tonight,"
Yeah.
and beat up your brother. What's up, Rocky? He's here late.
Hey, Rock.
So yeah, I mean, and Iron Med says he turned out the match of. I assume he's talking about Bait and Grimes. Bait and Grimes. All right, main event time. Let's go side by side, fellas.
Okay.
We have our tournament finale, SCU versus Lucha. And on the other side, we have Riddle and Lee. Where the fuck did they get teamed together? Taking on Undisputed. Undisputed being Fish and Riley. There is, the other two are in the back. Cole and Roddy are not there. Of course, they're going to come out at the end. Match doesn't end.
Yeah.
Undisputed wins. Hook or crook. They start beating the shit out of Keith Lee. They start beating the shit out of Riddle. Who comes to make the save? Ciampa. And he announces that they're going to do War Games. Again, we got wrong numbers. We got 4 on the outside of the ring, and we got 3 in. But, Rob, the assumption is Velveteen.
That's an assumption. I think a dark horse here.
Oh, wow.
No,
Freudian slip.
No, yeah. The dark horse here is Dominic Dick Jack. I think he.
Dijakovic.
Ooh, yeah, with Lee being paired in the mix. So
Yeah.
that
But
would
why
make
would
sense.
he be on the same side as
Because I think they're going to team those two up eventually.
Do it like a Sheamus and Cesaro
Yeah.
type of thing, like have them feud till the fucking end of time and then put them together.
I think they've already reached a point where they can go ahead and do it, but you got to have something to turn you commonly hate somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, hello, both of you guys. I can't keep talking. What's up?
I don't know why Brian's not there. But so you
It's
have
Excuse Mountain.
you have War Games getting set up on one side. After it's a decent match, but it was nothing to get super excited about. And on the other side, you have we were excited that I don't know about you, Brian. Me and Rob were excited that the Bucks were out first in the tournament, and I like Rob that Lucha did not win. I
would have been okay with that.
I like SCU winning.
Well, I mean, why not Lucha?
Because they were during the infancy before we had Dynamite.
Yeah.
They were the featured spot against the Bucks. They were IWGP Tag Champ fighting over that. And what was the other federation?
so
They
you-
were
No, they weren't. But the AAA.
AAA, whatever the fuck it was.
So you thought that without the Bucks, they were the heir apparent.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm glad that we were swerved.
Okay.
I'm glad. I thought this tonight was all about Lucha's getting put over.
Again, I don't think we were swerved because there was only 2 teams in the match, and you knew it was one or the other. So it didn't really work.
You're an ass.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He's not wrong.
Brian, you're not talking, so I don't want to hear from you unless you want to talk.
Well, what do you want to talk about, man? You forgot, actually, since you're a lousy host. You forgot about the whole thing with fucking Brandy the Brandy promo. That's what they're talking about on the
Brandy and
board,
Awesome
too.
Kong. It was
Yeah,
like
that was
hot
fucking
knot,
weird.
hot
What was
knot,
that?
hot knot.
What
I
was
don't
that?
know what that was.
I still have no idea.
I
I
loved
also
it.
didn't mention Cody riding around in the limo.
Well, we're not talking about it. We're talking about the fucking Brandy spot. Don't change the topic. We didn't talk about it yet. Me and Brian clearly want to talk about the Brandy spot, and you're clearly trying to move on already. Brian,
Yeah. Hey.
She's hot.
Oh, who?
Brandy.
Awesome Kong?
Yeah.
Oh. So is Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
She's a fine girl. Okay, so
There we go. We're done.
Yeah,
Thank
we-
you.
we
just
enjoyed
wanted, We
it.
just wanted to get that out.
Yep. Go ahead.
Rocky's loving the El Dandy pic. For those that can't
Oh.
see it, go to YouTube Live. Brian has made our wallpaper El Dandy.
El Dundee.
I like to curate photos that I have collected along the years. And
Creepy.
All right, dinguses. Who won the main event?
Oh man.
well, I mean, you're crowning your first tag team champions, right?
And you're setting up War Games.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Here's my. I'm gonna
That's
go.
a tough one.
I'm gonna go AEW because they crowned their new tag team champions. It was a good match, good result. And the only reason I'm not going War Games, and I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing, but the fact that you do have some random people kind of in the mix here, it is a little unexpected. So maybe not a huge pop about who's in it, but more of a curiosity about who's in it. So,
right.
So I give it to AEW.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
Wow.
You get a Roddy for that one.
Roddy.
I don't think I've ever gotten a ride.
No, I mean, Rob makes the essential point here is if we had some rhyme or reason to who's fighting Undisputed, if we had some reason for why these four are teaming together, even Dijakovic makes more sense. But, and Velveteen being hurt, quote unquote, makes sense for him to come back and be the fourth. But, yeah, these four have nothing in common. Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger have more in common.
Right.
Whereas Brian, AEW, new inaugural champs, I like those belts.
I like the belts. I like that. I like the fact that SCU won.
Yeah.
As much, I mean, I did
You
kind of want
keep
to see
Proud
Lucha
and
win,
Powerful away, you keep Bucks away, you keep
Yeah.
Lucha away.
but SCU, I mean, they definitely deserve it.
Yeah.
Kazarian fucking Scorpio.
They got to change their
absolutely.
name. They got. It can't. Proud
Why?
and powerful. Proud and powerful.
Why?
Because it's stupid.
PNP.
It sounds like what a two girl cheerleader team would sound like at a school.
Yeah, but
I'm proud and I'm powerful and let's go
but-
team.
Ortiz and Santana just sounds like a bad taco truck. So, I mean, they got to do something.
There's a billion things to choose from. It doesn't have to be either one of those two.
While Rocky is behind the times, he just found out Finn turned heel.
Well, not
Well,
officially.
Welcome back. What? Shut up.
He's a tweener, man.
Hey,
Not a
Brian.
tweener.
His what?
Finn Balor, heel or face?
TBD.
He's totally a fucking
I have
heel.
no
I
idea
know.
what's going on.
He's a
Come
heel.
on.
He's a
No,
heel.
you don't know.
He's a heel.
You're changing
Yeah,
your
but
answer
he's still
now
wearing.
'cause
No,
you
he's
know
still
I'm
wearing
right.
a cool jacket.
All right, guys. So here's the final parts of the show.
Long jacket.
Marked out moment. I want your petty award, and then I want you to declare a winner. Board, play along with our hosts. Brian, I know you always take the most notes, so what was your marked out moment tonight?
I gotta say, when I was watching All Elite Wrestling, during, I believe, I want to say it was the right in the beginning, the part where they were getting out of the airplane and going into the limo. I saw
That made you mark out.
I saw my man from Atlas Security
Oh,
with his turtleneck, his black turtleneck,
he did mark
his
out.
blazer,
He did.
and I said, Rob, you know that's the guy from the original ECW, right?
Yeah.
That's the Atlas Security Guard.
Ninja,
That is
please.
the man. He's probably been around the fucking Eliminators, goddamn New Jack, Mustafa,
Please stop.
Balls Mahoney. May God rest his soul, or wherever he is in the multiverse.
I'm going to give you a coin if you'll stop.
Thank you. I'll
Okay,
take
now
it.
shut up.
I'm taking it over.
Rob.
I fucking forgot what mine would. Okay.
Oh, wait. Brian, what's your other one? What's your NXT one?
Fuck,
Oh,
I
we
have
gotta
to
do
NXT.
both. Yeah, shit.
Jeez, you really throwing.
Okay, go ahead.
NXT. I guess the War Games announcement.
Which one?
Yeah,
Oh, the women. Of course, the women.
of course.
Of course, the women.
Yeah.
Come on, it's never
Times are
happened.
changing.
I will say my second.
It doesn't make sense if you don't do the second half of the sound effect. I mean, that's the goal of the whole sound effect.
Who cares?
I will say I thought it was going to be maybe like a returning Nia Jax or a returning Paige to NXT. And forming
Wait.
Some sort of.
Let's tell them about your jump the shark suggestion of Edge returning in the women's segment.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out what this big what big thing is going to happen. We're going back and forth, and Brian's like, I don't know, Edge shows up.
You know he's coming back, right?
Well, yeah.
To NXT
Why
in
would?
the middle of a women's segment.
Yeah, that would be totally perfect. I would love that so much.
Oh. Anyway, so
I marked out.
Brian, or I'm gonna go, and then
Okay.
I'll let Rob. I
I don't
marked
know if I
out.
can remember that long.
I marked out for SCU, and I marked out for the women's war game announcement. It's something new. It's something fresh. I like it, and I like the competitors in it. I like the women's division on NXT. I know I hate everything else about every
Yeah.
other women wrestler.
No, it's nice. It's nice that you like them, though.
yeah,
it is.
and I'm giving them my award,
Right.
not Riho. What do you got?
My marked out award. I kind of want to be petty for AEW, but there was a lot to be.
Petty's next, dumbass. We're on the marked out.
But I'm going to be marked out petty. So AEW, I'm going to give it to. Nothing really made me go crazy. I'll give it to Brandy. I'll give it to the Brandy segment.
What?
Yeah, the Brandy.
made him
video.
mark
That made
out.
you mark out.
Yeah, it did. I marked out so good.
Oh, did you, Rob?
NXT. I got to go with the women's War Games as my mark out moment,
Unanimous.
and I'm gonna make it more specific and take what you want. It's awesome seeing Bianca in the War Games. I'm fucking so excited about that.
Yeah, now that you know that there's a reason they've kept her.
Right. No, it makes sense. Why would they keep her? This is why, and I'm fucking excited for her. So that's great.
So
Brian,
will this
bored.
be her swan song?
I think this could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, bored.
Well, Bangless threw something interesting out there. He said Mia Yim is going to be joining the team at War Games. What
Okay.
about that? 'Cause
Yeah.
they've been pushing her.
She could. There was a video package for her tonight. She could be the fifth member on that side. That makes sense. She was
could.
the odd man out, and her husband's booked, so
And she beefs with Bianca all the time, so they can
It's true.
tie it up in there. Yeah.
makes sense.
Marked out for Rocky was Dustin's head denting the limo.
Okay.
That's true. That's a good one.
Yeah.
For Jason, it was Paige's buckshot lariat. For DP, it was JR saying Virginia so many times. Thanks for the love, JR. Okay. Justin Reside saying marked out his SCU winning the AEW tag team titles.
And he's got NXT War Games. He's
Oh,
got the same
both,
as me.
Both sides.
Anything other than what we've said?
Tony and Cody in the limo for Soji. He says it was genuine, and I guess Balor, he doesn't see much changing on NXT. So.
Oh, Rob, you can get behind this one for Iron Meds.
Yeah.
Asuka's fishnet stockings.
And Chad, I know you're new here. You said NXT is greater than the main roster. Check the tape. We've been saying that for a while.
Yeah.
You ready, guys? Hop on the train. We're going to Petty Town.
Petty Town.
I'm gonna kick it off tonight. Production again for AEW. The limo segment, I think I would have enjoyed a lot more had the audio been good and not just heard the freaking cars go by. I get you want to let us know that they're really driving. Just fucking park, man, and do a green screen like everybody else so we can hear what the fuck you're saying clearly. I'm too old for this shit, man. I had a Danny Glover moment like, what? What are they fucking
I would
saying?
prefer it if it was like Married with Children when they just like were clearly in a fake fucking car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That'd be fucking so great.
Big Bang Theory just went off the air. All their car scenes were very terrible like that. It's a tried and true.
Yeah.
And who would have cared here? I'm more petty about terrible audio because all I heard was the highway sounds.
Yeah.
And at one point they go over a fucking bump and it looks like Tony's gonna like fucking piss himself or something. I don't know. Again, this is the Petty Town Award.
Petty Town.
I like it.
On the NXT side, I'm gonna be a little petty that it's unfucking clear what the teams are, who's involved in the women's war game, because the odds were off. I don't know if they've announced it since then as Brian types away and
Well,
pecks away.
that's what I was
MSQ.
checking. How many weeks do we have until War Games?
It's Thanksgiving. We got 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
The week before Thanksgiving.
Okay, so we got 2 weeks.
22nd.
We
No.
got 2 weeks.
Yeah, 22nd. 2 weeks. No, that's more than that.
What?
3 weeks. More than that.
Doesn't matter. Come
It's the 6th next week,
What the
13.
fuck?
No, 6, 13, and 20.
on. Again, this is irrelevant. It's on the calendar somewhere.
Rob,
Okay.
Rob, it
People can
matters.
look it
Rob,
up.
it fucking matters.
Anyway, they're already building. The main roster is not, Brian. That's all that
Yeah,
really
very
matters.
true.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
So that's my trip to Petty Town. Brian, take it away with all those notes.
Yeah. Let's see. My petty town for AEW. Said it before a little bit, but Tony Khan and being like the authority figure.
Steinbrenner from Seinfeld.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. And I know he wasn't really like
What's wrong though? Somebody has to be.
right. Somebody should, but not him.
Not the owner
Because
of the company. Not
No.
the owner of the company.
It's too real, bro.
Okay.
It's too real, bro.
Okay.
Put someone like Regal.
Make a good lucha
I mean,
thing.
Jerry Lynn is
that-
backstage.
that-
Put fucking him there.
You fucked up the Petty Award. What's your other one?
Your argument sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how you fucked up the Petty Award.
if you like that one, then you're gonna love this one because it's actually it's not petty so much. It's actually an unpetty. I'm appreciative of how Dakota Kai took the mist versus how Paige took it from the other
Yeah,
night.
that's good.
I'm still butthurt about how Paige took
you
the mist.
fucked it up though. This isn't an unpetty
Doesn't
award.
No, well, I just wanted to congratulate her on how she took the mist because I thought it was just I thought it was aces.
You get nothing.
Her face was covered, bro.
Yeah, she sold the fuck
She was
out
probably
of
blind.
That wasn't Tegan, buddy.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, where's Jerry
Rob,
Lynn? is
save
really
me.
what I
Okay,
want to know.
my petty award for AEW is that Awesome Kong was in that video.
It was like hot, not
Right.
hot, not. Okay,
Um,
you get points for that, Rob.
Okay,
Way
and
better than Dingus over there.
my NXT petty. I guess I'm just gonna agree with you on the men's War Games where I'm not upset. I'm a little kind of like, you could have given us some kind of heat for this one.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
mean, he said, "Oh, Goldie, we're going to war." You can't give us anything more than that. I mean, I like
a great
the
line.
No,
simplicity.
I love that. Are
It's
you
a
kidding me?
great line, but
With-
Morrow should give us something more.
It's
Regal should give us something.
it would
more.
make sense if it wasn't for the fact that Finn and Gargano are doing their own thing on the side, so they're not going to be in it, which was kind of the obvious.
Maybe they are. Maybe that's the 5-on-5. Maybe it's 2 5-on-5s and there are no other matches. Make it truly be a War Games. 2 matches.
I think Finn's setting it up for a clear kind of one-on-one with Gargano.
Daniel Price on the board. Just send her a card. Jeez, my name is Brian. I'm all over the place. I like how you take things in
Yeah.
the face.
Yeah, I'll tell her my love of Jerry Lynn, the Eliminators, and fucking proper green mist.
On the board, we got some petty towns. Let's see. Petty for Rocky is Jericho. His theme song sung by himself. Full Gear theme is also sung by him. Petty, call up Bianca so she can job to Lacey. That's from Bus.
Fuck off.
Jason says NXT. I know Crown Stool is Thursday. How many times did I see or hear something about that? That's his NXT Petty Town.
Who cares?
And Jerry Lynn is the new effing show, Chad says, to agree with Brian.
Goddamn right.
Petty and Powerful, Brian is renaming them.
Petty and powerful.
He wanted to say it to the board instead of us.
Yeah.
This would be where Rob on Mondays
Oh,
would yell at me,
right.
but you're allowed to
Right.
do that.
Right. Well, no, you yell at me, and then he watches.
You're the lead on this show.
Right. Well, on all shows. Another great marked out. There were children in the front row for AEW, and they still said shit and bitch
That
and
was
more
cool.
cursing. These kids were too little. AEW rules.
Yeah, I guess if I have a kind of a marked out moment, it definitely was at 8:20 at night, prime time on TNT. I heard Hangman say shit. I was like, whoa, okay, yeah, we're gonna go there, and there was no attempt to bleep it. There was no oops. It was like, all right, cool.
All right, Brian,
What?
are you ready
For what?
for this? Who's your winner?
You should probably tell us who's the winner before you do the drum roll.
You know,
His face.
And the winner is.
I gotta say, I gotta go with NXT. They're fucking, and not so much about the. On paper, I'll say
Here's
NXT.
another great argument, Rob.
I'll say on paper it's NXT because when you look at the results, okay, you see all the matches and stuff from AEW and NXT.
Mhm.
When you see that they announced a fucking women's War Games match, come on, that's awesome.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
Rob.
I give an honorable mention to AEW. I do think that this week was a little tighter than it's been, and less kind of, I don't know, indie. So I give credit to AEW, but NXT clearly wins tonight. 2 major announcements for War Games that nobody saw coming. Yeah, absolutely, War Games, NXT.
Petty Town for Soji says the AEW arena looks the same every single week. They had Rick and Morty shit on their corners. It looked nothing like it
Dude,
did.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
fucking portals.
NXT is in Full Sail every week. So
Yeah, I mean, sorry. That I like
And
it,
how?
Sody.
What are they
That's a
supposed to
weirdo.
do? They're supposed to
That's
get
like
a
a
new
Brian
set
argument.
supposed to do a new set every week? Is this an issue, or is he just making an opinion or an opine?
Ooh, Daniel Price is saying I overruled the jury and declare NWA. So you guys are both going NXT, or Rob, did you give it to AEW?
I said NXT.
Okay, so you're both going NXT.
Yeah.
Here's what AEW did for their full gear. They announced Mox and Omega's finally going to happen.
Yeah.
I know we had the MRSA, so that's really why this has been delayed.
the
We get
MRSA.
Pac and Page. Love that. We know we're going to get the Bucks and Proud and Powerful. That could be good as long as they change their name. And then we know we're going to get Jericho and Cody. So we got 4 matches on tap that they all built toward for full gear tonight, where we got, some good stuff, but we really got nothing set in stone. WWE did not commit to anything with even a graphic tonight of the 2 War Games to give us any inkling. I don't know if that was intentional so that we'll be guessing.
I think that was the first time I've even heard War Games mentioned, period, since last year.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, other than looking on the schedule of the network.
Yeah,
and seeing-
but nobody on the program has mentioned it. This is literally the first match put together for it. This is the first mention of it, them even having it again, beyond the calendar. So
Okay, I mean, I'm excited for an AEW go home show that we're going to next week.
I mean, I'm totally excited too, but I am a little nervous because we know how we know how
We're gonna
go
get
home
m-
shows go.
Brian,
And I'm not saying that they're going to do the same thing with AEW, but
oh yeah, housekeeping note: we will not have a show next Wednesday.
I already said that at the top of the
Yeah,
show, but
okay.
thanks for echoing that, Rob.
You're welcome.
Good job as your executive producer.
I don't think you
duties.
literally said we're not having a show. I think you said we're
no,
going
I
there.
think
Check
I
the
think he
tape.
did. I think unfortunately he's
Check the tape.
He's right. Don't whip me. Don't put me in the cage yet.
Yeah, we're not
It's
off
not
air.
midnight.
Yeah, we're not off air. He hasn't turned into a pumpkin. So I
Wrong.
really think that AEW and a go home show, no matter what they do, I think we'll get a good dark match, and we're gonna get to see people we're not used to seeing. We may see promo heavy, but the people we see in ring are gonna be people we're not familiar with, people that we haven't seen in a while. There was a lot of talent left off tonight. I hope there's not multiple women's bookings, but I got to go to the bathroom sometime.
It's gonna be cool though, because what's it called? They're gonna start announcing some of the matches as the next couple days go on for the week, for next Wednesday.
Oh yeah, they've been doing a good job of that, hyping up their
Yeah.
next week.
Mhm.
Tonight was all about full gear, but you're right. And briefly, I want to mention,
Wait,
I'm going to give my winner to AEW. By the way, guys, I think that they did some monumental things tonight, and so that's my declare. Rob, what were you trying to remember?
Well, no, I wasn't trying to remember anything. I was trying to talk about what we were talking about, but you always move on. Don't let anybody in. So anyway, we have
I
to remember
was-
that Wednesday for the AEW show that we should all go have lunch at Cracker Barrel that day.
Oh,
Yep.
it's right
now,
by my work.
now you fuckers are happy. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously.
I'm gonna hang out there.
Yeah.
In a
All,
rocking
all
chair.
day,
All fucking
all day.
Yeah, Brian will be stuck in that rocking chair. That's why
Okay.
until we get there to let him out.
Let them eat their food, Brian.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Come on. So I'm really excited. Yeah, I agree, Chad. Keith Lee does remind me of Bam Bam. I like where they're going here with both shows. I like that they're a few weeks apart so we can digest one and get ready for the other. I don't give a fuck about tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon or whenever.
What's
I know
tomorrow afternoon?
Crown Stool.
Crown stool.
We'll of course have a reaction for it if our executive producer does his job. So
Yeah, I'll just take off work.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the middle of the
Shit,
day.
Come on, man.
Fuck
Me and
feeding
Brian
my
are going to
kids.
be here.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're going to be ready to rock. Why aren't you?
All right,
Where are you?
we'll see.
Yeah, get it done. Get her done. Make it easy.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Push
actually.
your button,
I,
monkey.
I will be here.
So next week, of course, Monday night, Rawsome.
No, we don't do that anymore. What's
It's
wrong
not
with
awesome. It's Monday
don't do
night.
Mon-
It's Monday Night Monster Mash.
you? It's the Monday
The
night
Monster
wacky
Mash.
waving Monster Mash inflatable podcast.
Taken
is,
down.
is war.
Yeah, we talk on Mondays.
Yeah, we have much more fun on Mondays because we don't have anything good to analyze typically. But here we got side-by-side shows. It's kind of a fun Mondays have become the fun show. Wednesdays have become the serious show.
I don't know. I don't
you
think I was pretty
guys-
serious tonight.
Yeah, you guys both
I
gave
had
it to
fun
NXT, so looks like NXT is going to win 2-1 over me. Who'd the board pick, though, Brian? Was there anything?
I don't think they did.
Yes,
No.
Rocky. We'll send you the deets in the DMs for the meetup. And anybody else, hit us up
What's
at,
all that he said?
at Smart Mark Show on Twitter.
You're one job turkey.
Wait, hey,
Oh,
hey,
this is that
hey.
part of the show.
Nobody calls me a giant.
Brian's
Fuck
good.
my wife in the ass. That's fine, but don't call me a
Wow,
giant.
now everybody knows the line. Oh, that makes sense.
He's an angry elf.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. Episode number 447 in the books. Rob has lost any concept of anything over there. You're laughing at nothing over there.
No,
I said thanks, guys, and you're like,
Top of the ninth. Nationals are on top.
Are we
14.
doing a live watch along? We are now a baseball podcast.
I really don't care, but I do care.
El Dandy's gonna take us off the air.
Oh, Jim Dandy. Oh, Jim
The
Dandy.
Nationals haven't won in a century or something like that. No, Honus Wagner. I don't know. It's been a while.
Expos.
So we'll see.
Are they that old? The Nationals?
Well,
They
the
were the
original
Expos.
Nationals are. This Nationals is the Expos,
Right,
just
right.
like the Ravens are the former
Oh, there
Browns.
was the Nationals before.
Yeah,
I
there
didn't
was
know
a Nationals way back when.
I didn't know that.
Thank
Back-
you for joining us, Jason.
Back in the day. Thanks,
Back in
guys.
the day when I was
Welcome
young
to the
and I
board,
didn't
Jason.
anymore.
He said check the tape earlier, so I think he's been listening before, but it's his first time on the live board. We'll again no show next week, so
Except for
tune in-
Monday.
We'll have a show
Well, yeah,
Monday.
we'll have a show Monday. No show next Wednesday. So I'm gonna lie to you tonight with my clothes because I always say it. But tune in next time, same Smart time, same Smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by URecord Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Please, listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.